You probably believe that the cause of disease is germs, genetics, toxins, and diet. That's what all the experts say, but what proof have you ever seen that this is the case? Did you see the germ attack the cell, the gene create the disease, the toxin destroy the organ? Certainly not, but you believe that the doctors and the experts, surely they've seen it. But what if these doctors and experts hadn't actually seen it, but were elaborately deceived in medical school? Why would the entire medical establishment want to lie to us? To take away our power and turn us into victims, vulnerable, helpless, and weak at the mercy of a cruel and unjust universe. Keep watching to discover the truth about disease and take back your power of your health. The medical establishment claims that germs such as viruses and bacteria are the causes of innumerable diseases. Here are the facts. Viruses have never been discovered in the fluids or tissue of a sick person. Even establishment experts acknowledge this. 2. No scientist has ever been able to introduce supposed viruses into animals or humans and cause disease. 3. All bacteria are natural parts of your body, just like your cells. 4. The roles of bacteria are to break down food, repair and restore healthy tissue, and to remove foreign material and dead cells from your body. Germ theory is still called a theory because it has never been proven. Viruses don't exist and bacteria are a wonderful, helpful cleanup crew. Neither of them cause disease. The medical establishment claims that your genes predict and determine which diseases you will get. In epigenetics, they claim that before birth, or really any time during life, some external factor can cause your genes to mutate and then you get disease. When doctors make a diagnosis, they perform a range of genetic tests. And if they observe any gene mutation commonly correlated with your symptoms, they then say, that's the gene causing this. But what caused the mutation? They say it could be hereditary, could be environmental, could be diet and lifestyle, could be anything. Essentially infinite possible culprits, all of which are all but unavoidable in the modern world. Epigenetics is a catch-all to point out any material cause at any time of your life and say it could be the cause of your mutated genes. At best, the medical establishment's claims add up to nothing but unprovable, unscientific, unverifiable presumptions. Both the medical establishment and many alternative health communities claim that toxins, pesticides, chemicals, carcinogens, etc. cause diseases, and that certain supplements, vitamins, minerals, herbs, diets, etc. cure diseases. While certain correlations are indeed observed, even the nocebo and placebo effects, literal sugar pills, predictably produce effects 20 to 50% of the time. Imagine a substance that you believe causes a certain disease. Now ask yourself, why doesn't every single person ever exposed to that substance get that disease? Next, imagine a health supplement that you believe cures a certain disease. Then ask yourself, why doesn't everyone who takes that supplement get cured? What we're suggesting is, could the individual's dominant beliefs be the defining factor in determining their outcome? The power of belief is completely ignored by almost every alleged health authority. Should it be? There is an intuitive and practical health modality that we believe explains a great deal about disease, even if it lacks certain metaphysical elements. An essential premise of Dr. Rika Gerd Hamer's German New Medicine is that the body is never malfunctioning or making mistakes. Rather, the body is intelligently responding to our perception of unexpected life events that we deem negative in some way, in order to assist us in dealing with these life events. And the so-called symptoms of disease are in most cases the activity of healing, as the body returns to homeostasis after conflict resolution. For example, the abdominal region relates to anger-based conflicts, and the respiratory apparatus relates to fear-based conflicts. While Dr. Harmer's modality is purely scientific, we recognize that there are other causative factors that include our beliefs and our imagination, discussed in our next video. Certain metaphysicians suggest that imagination creates reality. Disease, therefore, can be generated not only via real-life experiences, though also via imagination. Here are examples of how it happens. Worrying that your significant other will leave you can create separation conflicts with symptoms like skin rashes. Imagining a fight with your boss or coworker can create anger conflicts with abdominal discomfort and pain. Imagining yourself getting older and weaker leads to pain and breakdown of the musculoskeletal system. Another possibility is becoming swept up in collective thought streams. By not offering an opposing belief or resonating with base emotions like fear and judgment, you become susceptible to the sickness symptoms of pandemics of mass fear and hysteria. The sickness-causing thoughts and feelings of the hysterical collective are literally contagious. We've shown that the establishment theory of disease has failed to meet convincing standards of proof. Our position is that disease symptoms in the body are caused by dis-ease in the mind, particularly fear and judgment, which include worry, concern, complaining, criticizing, and blaming. Now, we recognize that we too have not sufficiently proved our position, nor do we think we could in any realistic near term. So don't believe them, and don't believe us either. Instead, look to your own experience for the truth. See if you can recognize periods of emotional upsets leading up to disease symptoms that you've experienced. In particular, look for unexpected life situations that are emotionally stressful and difficult to resolve. And ask yourself, can you see how the life situations and disease symptoms could be correlated? You either remain a victim by choosing to look outside yourself for the cause of disease symptoms, or you take your power back by looking internally for the cause. The choice, as always, is yours.